Hey guys, 5 days ago I got the 2014 Razer Naga and personally I think it is a massive upgrade from the previous model, so I thought I would do a review on it and let you know why. I purchased the 2013 edition soon after it came out. This was around a year ago, but I sold it to my brother because I didn't like it very much. While it had heaps of buttons which are handy, I found it awkward to use. I'll talk more about why this was later on in the video. Starting off with the negatives about the 2014 Naga, my outside or smallest finger still manages to drag across the ground at times. This is not a big issue as it only just touches when it does, but if there was some plastic for it to rest on instead of just having the grippy texture along the side, I believe it would improve the comfort of the mouse just that little bit more. This is the only issue I've found when it comes to actually using the mouse since I started using it. When it comes to the colour though, I wish they would have more variety, or at least just a Molten edition. I know that green is the brand colour, but I found that the red Molten Naga looked amazing. This doesn't change anything important, but it would be a nice touch. Now let's talk about the positives. The first thing I have to mention is that they've finally increased the size of the mouse. For me, this is a major upgrade as it actually fits in my palm this time around. I used last year's model for a few weeks, but I felt like it was too small. My two outside fingers would hang off the side and drag across the ground, constantly getting in the way when moving my wrist left and right. I don't have the biggest hands in the world, so this was a problem that I hadn't come across before. Although the mouse came with 3 different sides that you could easily swap back and forth, I found that it didn't help. After trying out all of them, the one that was attached as default was the best one. This probably led to them not worrying about adding the extra sides in the new model. The second positive change is the 12 thumb buttons have been modified and in a very good way. As you may be able to see, the new buttons now concave to follow the path of your thumb, with each of them now having their own little tilt, making it easier to determine which one you are pressing. And because of the mouse being slightly larger underneath the palm, it feels as though reaching the back buttons 10, 11 and 12 is a little easier. The scroll is now capable of performing 4 different actions. It can do the basic scroll forward and backward as is standard for mouses, but this year Razer have also implemented the left and right click on the scroll button. I've only seen this on a few mouses so far, so this is a nice addition. I've heard accidentally clicking this feature is a problem on the Logitech G600, but I've not pressed it by accident yet, and I think it is pretty rare for it to happen on the Naga. They seem to have gotten the placement and the strength needed to click it spot on. Going more into small detail, the mouse is not slanted as it once was. The 2014 edition has more of a flat surface to it. Personally, I think this is a good thing and probably helped with keeping my ring finger from dragging across the bench. The 12 side buttons are now also mechanical switches, and if you have ever used a mechanical keyboard, you'll know how much better they are, but if you haven't, you can Google exactly how they work if you want. To put it simply though, mechanical switches respond quicker and give better feedback, so you can really feel that you've clicked it. In comparison with the previous Naga's mouse features, a total of 19 MMO optimized programmable buttons are a feature for the 2014 edition. It also has a 8200 DPI 4G laser sensor, 1000 Hz ultra polling, the tilt scroll wheel, and also a 7-foot braided fiber cable. I highly recommend checking this mouse out if you're on the hunt for a new mouse. It's very good. The 12 extra buttons are always really handy, no matter if you play a shooter, MMO, or just don't even play games on a computer. It can always help. So check it out if you want. Thanks for watching.